So you want to learn how to make those viral crochet ruffle baby pants. These outfits were all made by me, and here's how I did it.
Hey coworkers, so today we'll be making these crochet ruffle baby pants following the Royal Pink brand pattern. If you have the pattern, you can follow along in your desired size.
First, we'll start with our chain stitch. The chain length you make will depend on the size pants you're making. Once the chain is done, we'll keep it straight and connect the last stitch in the first stitch with a slip stitch and then chain one to begin our half double crochets. When I start my half double crochets, I chain one and I start in the opening right next to the chain link. So I'll work one half double crochet in each stitch around the waistband. While working these half double crochets, I do like to crochet over the yarn tail so that it will be hidden up within the waistband. I will fast forward this part. I'm only working one half double crochet in each stitch in the waistband.
If you aren't finished yet, you can pause it here until you finish one half double crochet in each chain stitch in the waistband.
For row 2 of the waistband, I will be working front post half double crochet and back post half double crochet. So also after each row, I turn my work in the opposite direction. I work through the front of the half double crochet loops, and then I'll work the back post half double crochet. And then I rotate between a front post half double crochet. So this row, I work front back to create the ribbon in the waistband. When working the front post half double crochet and the back post, throughout this waistband I did have an even number of stitches, so I ended with an even amount of up front post and back post. If I ever do have an odd amount, then it may be 2 front posts next to each other, or it may be 2 back posts next to each other. So once I'm done the row, I chain one, slip stitch, chain one, and then turn my work in the opposite direction. So for this row, I'll repeat the front post, back post, half double crochet. Here the grooves are already made for me, so it makes it slightly easier. And I'll do one front post, back post throughout the row, and it should be 3 rows of this with also the one half double crochet row of the waistband.
If you aren't finished the waistband, you can pause it here, and our next step will be the seat of the pants.
So next we'll begin the seat of the pants. In this row, I work one half double crochet in the front post, back post stitches. So it'll just be one half double crochet in each stitch around. If you do not have the correct number of stitches, this is the time where you can add or remove a stitch. Sometimes people do have issues with the front post, back post, and it throws off their count a bit. So this is the time to count your stitches to make sure you have the correct amount for the size you are making. After working one half double crochet in each stitch, I'll connect the last stitch to the first stitch with a chain stitch, then I chain one and turn my work in the opposite direction. For this seat of the pants, I will work this for the desired length of the pants, which is in the pattern. So I'll repeat these steps, working one half double crochet in each stitch until the seat of the pants is the desired length that I want. By length, I do mean the number of rows that I need for this size. If you aren't finished the seat of the pants, you can pause it here. To begin the leg of the pants, I put a stitch marker in the back of the pants, and then I'll count halfway around to put a stitch marker in the front of the pants. Now that I have my stitch markers in place, I work 1/2 double crochet in each stitch around until I get to the next stitch marker. Once I work my way around to the next stitch marker, I'll work a 1/2 double crochet 2 together. So here on my hook is the first part of the 1/2 double crochet 2 together, and now I'm working the second part of the 1/2 double crochet 2 together, and then I'll pull my yarn through all loops. So I worked 1/2 of the 1/2 double crochet 2 together in the front, and the second half of the 1/2 double crochet 2 together was in the back stitch. Next, I chain 1 and I work in the opposite direction, working 1/2 double crochet in each stitch in the row, and then I'll connect with a slip stitch, chain 1, and then repeat. While working the leg of the pants, I like to count each row to make sure each row has the same amount and I'm not adding or dropping any stitches. I will continue working the leg of the pants until I have enough rows for a size newborn. Once the pants leg is the length I need, I do my last row of single crochet stitches, and then I'll start the ruffles. The first row of the ruffles is 3 1/2 double crochets in each stitch. Now that the first layer of the ruffles are done, for row 2, I alternate between 2 1/2 double crochets and 3 1/2 double crochets in each stitch. For me, this is a little bit faster opposed to doing another round of 3 1/2 double crochets in each stitch. So I alternate between 2 and 3 1/2 double crochets per stitch. For row 3, I'll work 2 1/2 double crochets per stitch, and for row 4, I'll work 1 1/2 double crochet per stitch. So this is the final view of the ruffles. The first row was 3 1/2 double crochets. The second row was an alternate between 2 and 3 1/2 double crochets. The third row was 2 1/2 double crochets, and the last row was 1 1/2 double crochet per stitch. So now I'm going to begin the second pants leg. So here I'll start in the stitch that's next to this stitch marker. So next to the stitch marker is where I'll insert my hook. I'll work 1 1/2 double crochet in each stitch in the row until I get to the next stitch marker. Then I'll work 1 1/2 double crochet 2 together with the front and the last stitch. So now I'm approaching the stitch marker. In the stitch marker, I will work 1 1/2 double crochet 2 together. So in this stitch marker is also the same 1/2 double crochet 2 together as the other pants leg. So in this same stitch, I will be working the 1/2 double crochet 2 together, with working the first half with the front of the pants and then connecting the second half of the 1/2 double crochet to the back of the pants. So both pants leg openings should have their half double crochet 2 together in the same stitch as the stitch marker. Once I begin my second pants leg, I repeat the same step as the previous row. I count each stitch in a row to make sure I'm not adding or dropping any stitches. I connect the last stitch to the first stitch with a slip stitch, and then I chain one, work in the opposite direction. Here I'm showing you how you can work 1/2 double crochet 2 together if your stitch count is off. So if your stitches in the second pants leg doesn't match the stitch number in the first pants leg, you can add in a stitch or drop a stitch. Here I'm taking it out because that's not how I'm going to finish this row. Again, when working the last row of the pants leg, I work a single crochet and then I'll begin the ruffles, one row of 3 half double crochets per stitch, the next row of alternating between 2 and 3 half double crochets per stitch, then I'll do 2 half double crochets per stitch, and the last row of the ruffles is 1 half double crochet per stitch. If you have your own ruffle pattern you would like to use, you can do it here. Originally, I started with a row of 3 half double crochets, a second row of 3 half double crochets, 2 half double crochets, and then 1 half double crochet. Here's the final design of the pants. I used an upholstery needle to weave my yarn tail throughout the last row of the ruffles. I do this for both pants legs, and then I add on the belt. To make the belt, I chain about 80 to 100 chain links, and then I weave the belt throughout the top bumps or the front posts of the waistband. I make sure it's evenly weaved throughout the pants and then tie it in a bow once it's done.